Hail Internet, I am Lord VikingBeard. Welcome to Hotline Miami, a score attack kill spree simulator with trancey music and trippy 1980s aesthetic. Your main protagonist is known only as Jacket, waking up each day to a mysterious phone call, with peculiar instructions indirectly telling you to go somewhere and slaughter a building full of bastards. This leads you through multiple missions, each with their own contained level. You must rely on strategy, skill, and some luck if you are to survive each encounter. For all intents and purposes, Hotline Miami is a stealth game, but one unlike you might have played before. While you can slowly engage each individual guard, taking your time and luring the sneakier ones out for good old brain removal, you are not encouraged to play this way. No, speed and style is the name of the game. Take for example a room with 3 guards, one circling the perimeter, one watching TV, and one stood facing the second. You could walk into the room, alerting each guard and strangle them one by one in the hallway, or you could burst in using the door to knock the patrolling guard to the floor, beat the standing guard over the head with a pipe, promptly break the sitting guard's neck, and finally smash the first guard's face into the ground until he stops all that pesky breathing. The first technique will take you about 20 to 30 seconds. The second, 2 at a push. This is one room on a floor with many in a building with more. So with a bit of skill and foreknowledge, you'll knock this game out by lunch, no? No. With the ability to insta-kill your enemies comes the caveat that they will kindly do the same to you, with gusto. And they are always hyper alert, so standard stealth game tropes don't apply. Try and creep up on a guard, nope, dead. Can't see one stood down the hall from you? He can see you, and the second he does, whoops, he shooted you, dead. Thankfully, to counter this, one of the clear inspirations is Super Meat Boy. From death to restart is a fraction of a second. You'll be kicking down doors and stoving in heads before you can say bugger. So the game is hard and pretty unforgiving, but the fast-paced combat, the ruthless enemies, instant respawns, and technically short levels work together to make the challenge presented fun and manageable. Hotline Miami has a deeply 80s art style, with 16-bit pixel art graphics, vivid neon palette, and vague cocaine-fueled haze. All this combines and really nails the aesthetic. Bar the music, which is more of a 90s rave feel, and yet somehow works brilliantly with the main stylings. With the repetitive steady nature of the music, this also gives you a natural rhythm in order to slaughter your way through each stage. The only valid criticism that I feel can be fairly leveled at the game, there is a vague sway to the camera during gameplay. It's actually something I didn't even notice until it was pointed out to me, and I can see how this could really be a deal breaker for some. With the potential to cause motion sickness, definitely bear it in mind. You can buy Hotline Miami on Steam for $6.99. Aside from its sequel and an inferior knockoff, there's nothing I know that even attempts to do what Hotline Miami does. Odin approved. If you want a head trip, rage-fueled combo score attack murder simulator, nothing beats it. Farewell, and thanks for watching.